Please take a seat because we have reached the final round. So before analyzing the presentation and announcing the winning team, a number of thanks are in order. First of all, I want to thank the Sofer family, whose generous support made it possible for us to realize a dream on international competition here in Tel Aviv for the last, as a matter of fact, 7 years. We want to thank Nano Dimension and its management, especially Amit and Simon, for their cooperation over the last few months. Our thanks go to the participants. Yes, guys, you have worked very hard. Although, you are going to have enjoyment, tonight free drinks, but in the first 3 days you worked very hard. And also we would like to thank our judges from the business world, Ravid, Dan, and Simon, not Amit, but he, later on we talk with Amit. We want to take also to thank the judges from the academia, all the faculty members who accompany the students for the last 3-4 days. We want to thank Sharon and the school's marketing team, Gerda Kessler, who has edited the cases from the first year of the competition in 2005, Adi Binun, the Institute Secretary, who worked very hard to ensure the event success. Thank you, Adi. You should all thank her as well. And some thanks on a personal note. I wish to thank 3 people who were with me all the way over the last few months and contributed considerably to writing the case study: Erez Cohen, Shira Lifshitz, and Alon Epstein. Erez is a graduate of the faculty who has been working with me for the last 12 years on the case. Shira is a graduate of the faculty who has been working with me for the last 8 years on the case. And Alon is a graduate of the faculty and he is working with me only for the last 4 years. So thank you all, guys, for all your assistance. Last but not least, I want to thank Idit Admon. Idit is the Foreign Affairs Coordinator who is responsible for all these projects and for all the DBI projects we mentioned before. Idit is really the heart of the project, and for the last year, Idit took care of all the complexities, ensuring the success of this project by herself, including take care of the groups, the faculties, and all the other people while they're in Israel. Without you, Idit, nothing of this tremendous project will be possible. So thank you very much in behalf of all of us. And I would like to invite Amit Dror. Amit Dror is the company's CEO. He sat in the back, so he heard the presentations. He was not a judge, but he sat with us in the room, and he will give us the considerations of the judges and announce the winning team. Amit, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Amit Dror. I'm the CEO of Nano Dimension. And although I was not part of the group of judges that made the decisions, I was there and I was elected by them to present the results. 9-0. I'd like to say, first I'd like to thank the 3 teams for doing a good job, and actually an amazing job considering the fact it's just like, 2.5-3 days of working. It's fair to say that it took us much longer to reach this level of insights. And I really appreciate the work of all 3 teams. So the challenge was not a simple one because Nano Dimension is a very techy company, and as an insider that knows more about the details and the nuances of implementing the solutions. Well, actually some of the suggestions, which are great suggestions, have been reviewed by the company, through the years, and we know more, so I know where there are some more difficulties and where there are some ideas that came up that we're actually trying to implement. All 3 companies came up with valid, to an extent, ideas. Some, could be considered to more, and some to less. So the vote wasn't that simple, and that's why it took us so long. All three teams identified correctly the advantage of the ink and the special materials as a value, a significant aspect of value of the company. And all three companies pointed out that the specific market segment of prototyping is too narrow, and the company has to understand how it's going to increase it or turn to additional markets, if not just to increase it, in order to have the right vision and strategy to move forward. And these points are obviously, giving points to all three teams. What's the order of things? You just say, who's the winner, and just go through some ups and downs, I mean.
Captive audience, you can talk as long as you like.
I do. No, I don't want to talk for too long, but I am a little bit embarrassed, which doesn't happen too often. So, Rotman gave 3 quick wins in addition to the strategic point. That was impressive. That was a good thing to come up with, kind of on-the-go actions. The long-term strategy was perceived by some of the judges as very ambitious, and came up the question whether it could be implemented within the time frame that was suggested. Cambridge gave a very good presentation and was the only one who referred to Nano Dimension as a public company and took that into consideration, which is a significant consideration. Copenhagen had a professional analysis of the global market that was impressed the judges. There was a clear, innovative approach of go to solar, just turning into another market, which was kind of close to what the company is doing, and kind of a coherent explanation. And the judges also appreciate the fact that Copenhagen came up with an idea for a specific collaboration and partnership, and that the business model was presented very comprehensively. And therefore, the winner is Copenhagen. Congratulations.
Yes. So, I invite Jacob, Christopher, Enrique, and Alexander to the stage. Please stay over there. Go over there. So, this is easy. So, okay, but you are waiting for the first prize, of course. So I would like to dedicate this competition to a dear friend who is no longer with us, Professor Simon Beninga. Simon was a former dean and established the IMBA program afterwards. Simon realized the importance of the activity and convinced the Sofer family to support it. And Simon passed away 2 years ago, and we miss him very much. אני מתרגש מה שנקרא בעברית. I'm honored to invite Terry Beninga, Simon's widow, who participated in all competitions to get the prize of $10,000 on behalf of the Barton Biggs Award to the winning teams. Terry, please. And I would like to also to invite the teams from Rotman and from Cambridge to get their certificate. Take it, we make a picture all together. Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be here. Well, guys, this ends our competition. Thank you very much for participating, and see you all. 10 minutes, in 8 o'clock, all the participants will meet at the lobby and we go to the restaurant or bar.